Okay, before I start this off, I'd like to say that it's possible that I have bias, but I was a fan of both of them to start with, and I'm tired of everyone taking polar opposite black and white sides. Stop trying to climb on my shoulder, Ivory. You're gonna fall. Anyways. Shit, where was I? I'm tired of watching people get on opposing sides like one person is automatically 100% the bad guy. Sometimes, well, I don't know, the dude's a year older than I am, but sometimes people need to experience something for themselves to realize, hello, I've been a hypocrite. Get down. Get down. But here, I watched as it happened, and I was not happy to watch as it happened, because he was clearly egging, Edwin was clearly Edwin was clearly projecting a motive onto Shiloh, thinking she could open up to him, and now he's here experiencing the same thing and expecting empathy when he wouldn't offer her that, and has sort of seemed to have made it his part of his personality that, oh, he's got beef with Shiloh. Like, come on, dude, you're 31, grow up. I realize some people are just determined that he can't do any right at the moment, and I'm tired of just black and white thinking everywhere. It's gross. We grew up in a cult. We're tired of seeing black and white thinking everywhere. You can't read somebody's mind. You don't know if... And you hadn't even known her long enough to figure out if it's a pattern or anything. However, you're starting to look like you're putting on a pattern yourself. And it's discouraging because, like, everyone I like on YouTube keeps turning around and getting into this crap. And egging their followers into, oh, it's my side or this other person's side. Like, no, you don't have to take sides. You aren't even involved. You are just watching two adults have a beef and deciding that you have to take sides because, I don't know, why do people take sides? I learned in high school that when my friends were fighting, that it wasn't worth taking a side. And people are more likely to work it out with each other if you don't take a side. Not even talking about the sus band shirt or anything. Just, like, that could be misconstrued, but I don't know how old he would have been at the time that it happened. I don't want to math. I'd like to think that you aren't the bad guy. But your refusal to accept when you've messed up isn't doing anything for your case. Like, Edwin, come on. And while I'm here talking about this group of people, just the part where Onision decided that what Shiloh meant immediately meant that she was gonna blame it on him. Sure, you shouldn't blame it on anybody, but he literally took everything out of her life. And that would be a cause for her to kill herself. So, in a way, that's basically, he would have been the reason. It wasn't, it didn't necessarily have to be a threat. It was 100% the truth. He took everything from her. She had nothing to live for. Or at least she would have felt that way, and she was too young to know any better. Come on. He was a fucking adult. Stringing her along because he had a trophy, he had a pop star, and he'd completely destroyed her life. Literally everyone involved here, well, Onision can fuck off, but Edwin and Shiloh, Edwin, your beef is baseless. Shiloh thought you were on her side and helping and understanding. And you threw her under the bus. Maybe if we're gonna criticize others, we should be open to criticism ourselves, hold ourselves to the same standards, and hold our friends to the same standards. Thank you, good night, this was Lou. Man, I forgot to add the part where she would have had PTSD around hordes of people hating on her, and he sent hordes of people hating on her, so way to be for the survivors, bro.